So I just want to make this video because I found in the past some students have had some trouble with the assignment, and I wanted to help you through some of the things that cause a lot of trouble. First thing we want to do is read the directions with all our assignments. So we have two parts here, right? We want to have two causes, so we list the cause, and then we write a short explanation of it. So we don't want to write something down just like Irish poverty and leave it there. We also want to explain what we mean by Irish poverty. The other thing that comes up sometimes is some students write essentially the same thing in both boxes. Say Irish poverty in this one, and then in the next one we'll write something like the Irish people didn't have any money. Well, those are the same thing, so we can't count that as two separate causes. So we have to be careful with that. The next thing that comes up is that it seems like sometimes there's a little bit of trouble with cause and effect. So I've come up with sort of a simple test you can kind of apply to your answers to make sure that you are using a true cause or true effect that will give you credit on. Before I flip screens to show you that, though, we want to look at potato famine. So what's a potato famine? Notice it's got the capitalized letters, so it's a proper noun, it's a name. The potato famine is what we're talking about. It happened in Ireland, so we want to be sure we're limiting our answers to Ireland. And a famine is when there's not food around, and we call it the potato famine because all the potatoes died, so there was no food and people were starving. So with that, here is our test. Basically, we want to be able to put in whatever the cause is, and then say, caused potatoes to die. And if the sentence makes sense and is true, then we have a good cause that we should be putting in that box. So let's go back to our example before. Irish poverty caused potatoes to die. Does that make sense? Is the potato sitting there in the ground saying, well, that guy doesn't have a lot of money, so I'm just going to die down here so we won't have anything to eat? And that sounds ridiculous, right? So we know, no, that's not true. That's not true at all. Now, was there poverty in Ireland? Yes. Is that something we want you to know? Yes. Did that even have some effects on what was happening? Yes. But was Irish poverty a cause of all the potatoes dying? Was that a cause of the potato famine? And for that, we have to say no. We're looking at things that caused the potatoes to die as causes of our famine. So we know that Irish poverty is not true. We're going to have to use something else, and I'm not going to give away the answers. Similarly, for the effects, you want to basically be able to phrase it, because all the potatoes died, and then tell me the effect of the famine. So I'm not going to give you examples of that. All the examples I can think of right now are actually true, and I don't want to give you the answers. So that's basically the gist of it. Figure out your answers, put them to the test here. Do they make sense? Are they true? Then you're going to be doing awesome.